All right, so we're about ready to go. AMS Big Show Pure Stock Racing here at Anderson Motor Speedway. We'll go over your starting lineup here at Anderson Motor Speedway in your pure AMS Big Show Pure Stocks. Coming up here in just a second. All right, so row one, starting in the first position, number 57 out of Greenville, South Carolina, that is Kyle Moser. Starting outside row one, and the number 1.5, that is Sean Thompson from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Behind him, the 81 of Chandler Gallman from Fountain Inn, South Carolina, and Mike Moat from down the road in Easley.
Starting fifth tonight in the number 41, that is Michael Moat from Greenville, South Carolina. Starting outside row three, out of Easley, South Carolina, the number 16 of Chris Lawson.
Behind them, the 43 of Chase Plesko and the 9 of Rob Horton from also right down the road in Greenville, South Carolina.
Starting ninth in the number 34 out of Marietta, South Carolina, that is Danny Gilbert. Starting outside row 5, the number 01 of Andy Norris.
Behind them, Michael Haney out of Greer, South Carolina, and Terry Haney out of Welford, South Carolina.
Yeah, teammate cars right there. The Haney group is what we'll call them, the Haney bunch.
The Haney gang.
So our field is set for our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks. You can watch live on Pit Row TV.
And SCST TV.
I believe this might be our free live look-in tonight here, like race folks that are watching on Facebook. Welcome aboard to our feature races here at Anderson Motor Speedway, our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks. But hey, we still got one more feature after this, Wilson. That is our 50-lap green flag racing for our Southeast Super Trucks, and they're gunning for $1,500 to win.
You know what these guys are gunning for?
I'm not really sure, mate.
The green flag, because we're getting ready to go green here at Anderson Motor Speedway. Green is in the air.
And we're underway here at Greenville Pickens Speedway.
57 of Kyler Mosler is in the lead going into turn 1. To 15 of the, I guess, 1.5 of Sean Thompson right beside him, not letting him get away, though.
Chandler Gallman right there in third in the number 81 machine, trying to capture another win here at Anderson Motor Speedway.
Hear that backfire coming off these cars? It just sounds so great. Once again, Kyler is still your lead, but Chandler Gallman is gunning for that inside position, and he's got it. Can he get the grip off of turn 4? He can. Chandler Gallman is your new leader.
Gallman out front. Early on in the race, we got a bumper flying off the car in turn 1. There's a fan, a lucky souvenir tonight.
Oh, maybe. That'll bring out the first caution of the race.
I've never seen a rear bumper fly off in the middle of a race. I've always seen a front bumper.
That's usually how it works, but hey, there's a first time for everything. Yellow is out here with 18 to go.
Oh, it is a front bumper. Okay, well, it kind of looked like a rear bumper at first, the way it flew off. But I guess it's probably because it was wedged in somebody's rear bumper.
Yeah. Well, usually that tends to happen.
Yeah, you can see the 1.5, I guess it may be Sean Thompson's front bumper, as you see a lot of roll bar more than you do the bumper cover. Well, we tried to get this race underway.
Well, one thing about, a debris caution like that is you can get out there, get it quick, get out, and then we can go back to racing, which is what we intend on doing here.
Yeah, hopefully this will be a brief caution right quick, and we'll get back underway with our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks. But again, for you folks watching on Facebook or any of our social media platforms, again, head on over to SCST.tv or pitrow.tv and get you a subscription so you can watch tonight's 50-lap green flag racing of our Southeast Super Trucks, which is our main event coming up next. We got 2 laps completed so far with our pure stocks. We still got 18 more to go, and they've already started to jumble them up and put on a show for the fans.
You can see the damage on front of that car. Not the most aerodynamic, but we'll see if he can keep it in there and deal with it. Once again, remember what I was talking about earlier, how I like these cars because they look like cars? Well, these cars also look like cars.
Oh, yeah. They're just more of an entry-level class, for so to say. Running on street radial tires. They put a roll cage in there and gut the cars completely out in leg sand, but that's pretty much it. The rest of everything else is stock on these cars.
All right, getting ready to go green again. 2 laps completed, 18 to go.
Our double injury lawyers pace truck dove on pit road. We're back underway here at Anderson Motor Speedway. Chandler Gallman out front with Kyler Moser to his outside. Michael Moat and Sean Thompson third and fourth. And running in fifth is Mike Moat. The 16 machine you see there, the gray and green machine, that is Chris Lawson. They're side by side battling for third and fifth out here on the speedway. As you see the 1.5 Spenders flapping in the wind there now as they ain't got nothing to hold on to.
16 of Chris Lawson was really fighting his car on the backstretch there, so we'll see. Maybe he has some damage, which it looks like he does. Maybe. Can't exactly tell. The front end is black. But the 57 of Kyler Moser has been losing some spots here as he continues to lose spots.
He went way high there in the middle of the turn 1 and 2 there. That'll shuffle up the field just a tad bit as we get working on 5 laps completed here. Michael Moat in that 41 machine taking a look to the inside for the lead coming out of turn 2. Move Chandler Gallman back to second now as he's under fire from the 84 machine of Mike Moat. Chandler Gallman, who was out front, now has his hands full trying to get the lead back.
What a great pass for the lead, though, you know. Sometimes, you know, you put them in a position they can't defend it. They don't even make contact. It's clean. Great racing on display from the front 3 here.
Yeah, and the leaders from first to third are still nose to tail. It's not like anybody's pulled away just yet. We still got 13 laps remaining here in our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks.
84 and Mike Moat getting a little squirrely coming out of turn 3 there. So
yeah, squirrely.
We'll see how well he's able to hold on to it. Oh, thought about making a move into turn 3. Sides against it.
Oh, a little nudge to Michael Moat's number 41 machine as they come out of turn 4. It's a battle between the Moats going into 1. Mike Moat and Michael Moat. Michael in the 41, Mike in the 84.
Gets his nose under. They're contact.
Door to door as they come out of turn 4, a battle of the Moats. There we go, another switchback mover as Michael Moat tried to take a look to the inside and gave a hard shove to the left rear bumper of Mike's number 84 Camaro. Halfway mark here. Your buddy Dylan Green showing the halfway mark on the Pure Stocks down there in the flag stand. We still have an all Moat front row here. You like that, didn't you? All Moat.
All Moat. And it has been all Moat for this race, you know.
Oh, yeah. Besides a little bit of Gallman there.
All the laps and a little bit of Gallman.
Chris Lawson running in fourth with Kyle Moser, who was second earlier on in this race, now finds himself back in the 5th position. Take a look back at Sean Thompson in the 1.5 running 6th. Michael Haney. And they're going to get the black flag out for the 43 of Chase Plesko as he's got heavy smoke coming out the rear of his car.
I mean, it is a beautiful car. So slow on the backstretch going into turn 3. Can he make it to the pits? It's looking like he should be able to, but the leaders are catching up on it very fast.
And as you said, that leader's catching up to Michael Haney out there on the track, the black and gold number 83. Here comes Chandler Gallman. He'll take a look to the inside. He'll duck back out as they come up on the slow car in turn 1.
Who hit the apron very weirdly and ended up bouncing back into traffic there for a minute.
Oh, yes. 5 laps remaining for our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks here. Can Chandler Gallman get back up front and retake the lead? We only have 5 laps remaining, so he's going to have to hurry up and do it very quickly if he has anything left in that tank. Mike Moak out front. Michael Moat running second in the 41. Chandler Gallman third. Chris Lawson fourth. Kyle Moser running out your top 5 with 4 laps remaining here. Caution is out.
Got a spinner on the front stretch. That is Haney.
Michael Haney. Michael Haney, who looped it around right here just before the start-finish line. Bring out caution number 2. I give these guys credit, though. They've done a good job out here racing and only had 2 cautions so far with 4 laps to go, but hopefully this will be the tail end of it.
You can see the Double Aught Injury Lawyers pace truck. Once again, provided by our friends at Double Aught. So, if you are injured and in need of a lawyer, they have offices in Greenville, Spartanburg, and Anderson. So, you might know him as the lawyer in overalls. But they have been doing all sorts of sponsoring and short track racing. They've been around since 2008. So, make sure if you need something, call Double Aught.
Southeast Super Truck drivers, Super Truck drivers, we need you to your trucks. Southeast Super Truck drivers, to your trucks. Get strapped in. We're about ready to go racing with you guys here in just a few moments. Southeast Super Truck drivers, please strap in your race trucks. All right, Wilson, 5 laps remaining for our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks. We got an all-moat front row.
All-moat front row. And this race has flown by. It feels like we just started it, but there's a caution, and it's like, holy cow, there's 5 laps to go.
Just hopefully my buddy in the 81 machine there at a Fountain Inn, Chandler Gallman, hopefully he can pull something out of his magic trick of hats right here.
Magic trick of hats?
Or magic hat of tricks. I don't know, whatever that is. Again, you're watching live on Facebook here. You guys only got 5 laps remaining, and we're cutting it off because we're getting ready to go Southeast Super Truck Racing for 50 green flag laps. So head on over to Pit Row TV, SES TV, get your subscription now, or log in if you hadn't already. Got your subscription. We're back underway here at Anderson Motor Speedway. Mike Moat pull back out front. Here comes Chandler Gallman to the inside of Michael Moat. Here's a battle for second coming down the back straightaway.
Whoa! 16 getting loose. Fast on the caution there. Fast on the caution there. And it does not look like that registered as an official lap.
So we about lost the car out there in turn 4, but he was able to hang on to it. Great driving by the 16 of Chris Lawson. Almost lost it there in turn 3. Our Double Aught Injury Lawyers pace truck, Brian Ramey, and is out on the track with that beautiful pace truck tonight. Injury Lawyers by Brian Ramey and Samuel Harns. They got offices in Greenville, Spartanburg, and Anderson counties. So if you need a lawyer, there's your man, Brian Ramey. As they pull away really quick in that beautiful pace truck. Mike Moat, he'll work his way inside the KRC power steering restart zone in turn 4 over here.
Still got an all-moat front row.
All-moat. We're back underway with our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks.
John Gallman gave the 84 of Mike Moat, Chandler Gallman gave the 84 of Mike Moat a big shove on the restart. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble on the bottom line, but it looks like he's got it back underneath him here.
Oh, Moat! He goes around.
Well, remember a second ago when I said he has it underneath him?
Yeah.
He no longer does.
Nope. Now we only got 1 Moat up front.
Super unfortunate on behalf
of Mike Moat.
On Mike Moat there.
Wow.
But hey, the good thing for the Moats is you still got one of you up there.
Oh yeah, we still got 1 Moat. We got the Michael Moat now.
Is he would we be calling him the most moat?
The better moat. We got a Pit Road TV replay going on here. Chandler Gallman with a shove right there, but that didn't cause the misfortune there. Looks like
he got down on the apron a little bit and then bounced back up.
Yeah, it just spun it around.
A little bit of damage on, I think, the left front there, or the right front when he hit the wall.
Yeah, he's down on the apron, plumb on the apron there, going into 3 sideways.
Spins it and then taps the wall with the right front. I'm not entirely
yeah, it looks like he just barely grazed it maybe.
Sure about the extent of the damage.
But he did have a big rooster tail of dirt behind him.
That is true.
Mike Moat, that'll send him to the rear of the tail end now, unfortunately, which not sure how many cars that really is. Looks like 10. So, I mean, still have 10 cars on the lead lap, so he'll have to start in the outside of row 5 with 5 laps remaining. It'll be Michael Moat, your leader now. Chandler Gallman to his outside. Chris Lawson third, Kyle Moser fourth, Sean Thompson in the 1.5, and Andy Norris rounding out your top 3 rows there. And our lights are out on our double injury lawyer's pace truck. Brian Ramey's pulling that thing back down pit road. We're about ready to go back underway with our AMS Big Show Pure Stocks. Race fans, who's it going to be? 5 laps remaining. Stand on your feet. Michael Moat, your leader. Chandler Gallman all on the outside. Battle for the lead. 4 laps to go here. Anderson Motor Speedway. Come on, race fans. Let's give them a big round of applause and cheer them on. 4 laps remaining. Michael Moat, Chandler Gallman, Kyle Moser, Chris Lawson, your top 4 right there. But race fans, look who's back up to 5th already.
He's mad that he got spun out there. He's on his way back through the field. It's again 3 to go. He's going to be fighting against the clock here.
Oh yeah.
Once again, you don't want to miss the next race. Tune in on Pit Road TV if you haven't. If you're one of our free live look-in listeners and viewers.
Yeah, you only got 2 laps now.
I know. Time's running up.
Michael Moat with just a half a car lead over Chandler Gallman. Kyle Moser up to the inside door now as Chandler's back to 2nd. We got a battle going on here, race fans. Kyle Moser, Chandler Gallman battling for 2nd here.
This might be a crazy white flag lap. 1 to go here.
All right. Wilson, you walk him home on this AMS Pure Stock Big Show finish.
Gallman on the outside going to try to make it stick. The 57 of Kyler Moser gets back in front. Into turn 3 and 4 is all he's got to do. Coming off 4, it is Michael Moat that brings home the win. Michael Moat is, in fact, your winner. Looks like someone got black flag there, too. Wow. Great race there. I'm absolutely gutted for the 84 of Mike Moat because, you know, the Moats, they were running 1-2. That was a great battle at the front, but of course got up on the apron there, spun it out. Very unfortunate, but that's part of racing. There he is, pulling into victory lane. That is the 41 of Michael Moat, ladies and gentlemen. Then in the Rick Hendrick City Chevy victory lane, the Call Double Aught Lawyers victory lane. And I'm going to pass it down to Gerald Harris in victory lane. Gerald, take it away.
All right, race fans, let's give it up for your winner, Michael Moat. And what a show you guys put on for the Anderson Motor Speedway fans here, first and foremost. Congratulations on that win.
Thank you. Got to thank George for letting me drive his car again. I know he's probably a little bit mad at me because I pinched. That's my father. I pinched him down there. I didn't. He had a way faster car than I did. This was his race to win. Man, I got to thank Rick Vanador, Chris Vanador, George Call. Like I say, I don't do nothing to show up and drive for them. It's fun.
Well, we was making a joke about it up there in the announcer's booth, calling it the all-moat front row.
Yeah. Me and my father used to race together years ago, and this is probably the first time we've raced with each other in, I don't know, probably 10 years almost.
Well, you rolled a 5, I guess, on the invert ice, so that kind of put you way back in the race, starting the 20-lap feature here, and you had your work cut out from the get-go.
Yeah, it kind of makes it rough on you when you work, or I don't, but they work on the car and get it fast enough to start on the pole, and then you still have to invert fifth. I'm not crazy about the invert.
What was going through your mind, though, first of all, the young Chandler Gallman out front there early on in the race had a large lead, and then all of a sudden everybody caught up to him. What was going through your mind when everybody finally got around Chandler Gallman there and got out front?
Mine was to get gone because I knew my dad was coming as fast as his car was. I hated for him to get around me right there at that little bit because I knew it'd be tough to get back around him.
Well, he restarted at the tail end of the field, and I think he worked his way back up to fifth by the time the night was over. So I bet he's really wore out tonight.
I'm sure. I could use some air conditioning myself right now.
Well, maybe you guys can go take him out to dinner and sit down at a Waffle House and cool off here a little bit. Again, congratulations, Michael Moat.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks. Everybody that has been tuning in on Facebook for the Pit Row TV live look-in, that concludes our live look-in for this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to join us for our main event over on pitrow.tv and SEST TV. So on behalf of myself and everyone here, signing off, and we will hopefully see you on the other side on Pit Row TV. All right, folks, this is a big moment. I'm here to announce the winner of the bike raffle. So everyone get your ticket out, and we're looking for an orange ticket. That is a bike that has been sold in the infield. So if you are in the infield and you have your ticket, this is the winning number: 5, 4,